Traveling to New York for me is like a refresher. It's like hitting the reset button when I feel like maybe I'm lacking creativity or feeling uninspired. I live in West Haven, Connecticut with my wife, and on my remote days, I really enjoy going into the city to hang out with friends, to network, and even going by my job at the Milford Arts Council because it's one stop away from me. And I wanted to take my Osmo Pocket 3 along for the ride to get some cinematic footage and really just to start documenting my journey. I love to travel. And I'm fortunate when it comes to Connecticut that I can just hop on the train and go to Grand Central. I can get off at Harlem and so many different stops in between. And I love being able to just look out the window and capture my unique perspective with the Pocket 3 and just getting used to it and kind of putting it through its paces. So the way I like to shoot is by taking a lot of B-roll and then kind of stitching it together. I'm a comic book artist by trade. Like, that's how I got started in art. I mean, I do more illustration now than anything. But when it comes to storytelling, I always look back to comic books and film for shaping my unique story and just how I see life, how I see different things. I always enjoyed going through Harlem when I was going to school. I went to the School of Visual Arts, which is in Manhattan. Our main campus was on East 23rd Street. And being able to see the Harlem 125th Street sign and then the lights going down in the tunnel when I got to Grand Central Terminal. Walking through the streets of Manhattan is always enlivening to me, especially when it's been a long time. Just making time to get to the city can be a bit difficult with the marketing job that I have that's pretty demanding. But it's fortunate for me because I'm able to work remote 2 days a week. So I wanted to designate this Thursday, which is actually coming up on my birthday soon, my 40th birthday, to kind of reconnect with New York City. New York City, to me, is like my second home. Not only did I go to art school here, but it's like really, again, how I rejuvenate myself on a creative level. It's how I like to explore. Like, New York City has inspired me to travel to other places, and it really is a melting pot. They call it the Big Apple for a reason. A lot of my good friends are out there. I was able to meet up with my friend John Paul, who is a former officer, illustrator, and we often talk about the artwork creating. We inspire and uplift each other. So it's just a good time being able to reconnect. Spent part of the day in Harlem, just got a nice meal, catching up, and then just kind of riding around, talking about the artwork we're working on. And we even tried to check out a gallery in Harlem because I had pitched my artwork to this space, and just kind of getting out of my comfort zone to make those connections and just take it from there. There's so much to offer in the city, and each and every time I go, it's like a brand new experience. A new experience I get to take back home with me. I think for a while I had dreams of living in the city, and I don't necessarily know if I need that anymore. For me, sometimes it's like just a supercharge, you know, being in Connecticut, living near the water, enjoying a sense of peace and calmness, and then wanting to branch out and get to New York City and kind of get that creative energy. Walking through Grand Central Terminal, looking up, seeing the beautiful constellations, the bustling crowds, and just a sense of, wow, like if I can make it here, I can literally make it anywhere. There's just so much to offer. And Grand Central is a place where people congregate, people travel, people shop, and I just really enjoy the energy that it brings. I decided to check out Grand Brasserie, and it is a restaurant in Grand Central, and I decided to get an amazing old-fashioned cocktail. It's one of my favorites, and I thoroughly enjoyed how it was made. I enjoyed the vibe of the space, and being able to just be in that high energy, classy type of place just helped me feel like I was on the set of a film. Really a lot of fun being in New York, just spending the day there. Sometimes I just need a day, a few hours even, just to get that creative resurgence of energy, be able to go back home, do everything I need to do with my marketing job, and just everything else that I'm up to.